So I haven't done a Splatoon 2 video in a while, and I figured given the last SplatFest is currently ongoing, and as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to be back playing it actually. I thought, why not? Let's just go back and play some Splatoon 2 and do it for a video, because the last time I did that was, I think, a year ago roughly. But anyway, it took me long enough and it's back. I don't really have much more to say about this game other than it's kind of freaky that the last Splatfest is already kind of happening. I completely missed it with Splatoon 1 because I wasn't playing the Wii U back that much back then. I don't remember how long ago it was, but I didn't play it that often. At that point at least. It might have, I think it was mid-2016, so yeah, definitely not. This time around though, doesn't feel like it's been 2 years since I bought this game, and I ran straight into that. But yeah, it's been 2 years since I bought this game. Almost to this day, actually, because what, it came out July 21st, 2017. And I very vividly remember going to pick this up. So at this point in 2017, I determined that I wanted to get a Switch. And I thought, well, Splatoon 2's coming out, I'll buy it, because I knew Splatoon 1 was really good. And I watched a live stream. I specifically watched Vinesauce Vinny stream this. And I determined that, yeah, okay, this is more than enough. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. So I went ahead and pre-ordered it, and as I've said countless times before, I very rarely pre-order stuff. So this was an exception, and I'm happy I got it. I've gotten 125 hours off the game. I've got some complaints with it, but other than that, like, it's still been one of the best multiplayer experiences I've had on the system. It's seriously, like, there's a lot of memories I've had on this, just from starting Splatfest and just going, okay, I've got to get there to the end and get there within a certain deadline, and it's just been a rush. And it doesn't help that this game has a one more kind of mood for it, you know, you want to play one more round. You just don't know when you really want to stop, and it's like, oh dear God. It eventually just kind of, yeah. Unfortunately though, in the time, there has been a few issues, namely, whatever this is, given the, you pay for this shit now. Like, you pay for this and you get this. Also, I don't think the video is in proper 16:9, which is really strange. At least this clip doesn't seem to be. I don't know, but the match cancelled out. This happened a lot more than it did in Splatoon 1, from what I remember. And the gold and silver ink is definitely something, I'll say that. I found it was really cool though to do it. Like, I really do like that they're kind of, you know, making this a big event. They're not kind of... I felt like, I mean, maybe because I wasn't paying much attention to the first game, well, at the end, towards the end of it. But it's just nice to see that the final Splatfest for this is going out with a literal bang. There's just, you know, it's so, like, over the top with some of the stuff it's doing. Like, gold and silver ink looks really nice. Then again, I guess they're just naturally appealing colours. But yeah, it just feels so strange. It never gets strange to me that Splatfest for this game are, you know, ending. I don't think it'll quite hit me. Because of just the memories I've had getting this game, the circumstances surrounding it. Literally, I think about 2 weeks after I got this game on Nintendo Switch, I had 4 Nintendo Switch games. Puyo Puyo Tetris, Has-Been Heroes, this, and the other one. I have to have a look at my Switch collection now to actually see. I don't know. I actually don't know. Well, anyway, I had 4 Switch games, and I remember waking up after sleeping in for a whole day because I didn't get to sleep till very late, and then woke up and then, hey, it was there. And at that point, I think it was literally 2 weeks before I had surgery to remove the tumor on my hand, and I've since privated the videos, but I did document a good chunk of what happened with my hand. And, I mean, I think they're still in playlists from, like, 2016 or 2015 videos for the most part. I don't know what the hell happened here, but anyway. Like, for the most part around then, I did document them, but, did I do anything to document it from 2017? No, I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember. I'm just kind of going based off the memories I still have of it, that I still remember very vividly, of which there were a lot. But, yeah, this game's kind of just been a game I've been able to enjoy in that sort of time, so it's just been nice. It's just been nice to have it. And it's been worth every penny too, except for the DLC. That DLC. Man, that was... Octo expansion. That was rough. That was insanely difficult. God, this dude was good. Yeah, it was... I didn't enjoy how overly difficult it was, but that's okay, I guess, you know. Can't everything go your way. I think that was nearly a full game I managed to record there. I feel pretty proud that I was able to get that. Like, look how cool that ink looks. I don't know how we managed to win that, but look how cool that ink looks. That is cool. That is really cool. Now I just feel like playing this game again. I didn't play the last ARMS event, which I'm a bit disappointed in. I kind of wish I did in hindsight. So I did enjoy ARMS quite a bit. Not as much as Splatoon 2, but I still enjoyed it. And the option to have motion and then normal controls was amazing. I loved it. Because if you felt like playing with motion controls, you could do it. But I often opted against it just because it was just more convenient to play with buttons. But fortunately the game worked. Much like this game does, really, under most circumstances. So, yeah, I'm really running out of things to say, other than it's just... I've said it 3 times now, it's still strange. It's still strange. Just like the ink for some reason. The gold ink for some reason has gotten a bit brighter in clarity in this map. Maybe the lighting? This guy's gonna get me, isn't he? Yeah, yeah. Now we're back here again, which is just great. You see, I usually have a prerequisite for myself. I try to get to around about 500p before the 1 minute mark. Because I feel like I feel like I'm being bad at the game if I don't get a specified amount of ink turfed around the territory. Because you need to get the essentials like the main base and stuff like that, which can't really be inked by the opposing team, I should probably say. Oh, that went well. This dude's clearly on some performance-enhancing drugs. Because, you know, Splatoon 2s are ridiculously competitive. I mean, it does have a competitive scene, to be fair. Not that I'm a part of it or anything. What was the only competitive scene I actively involved? Overwatch. I only actively involved myself in Overwatch. And I kind of regretted that. Although, not really. I had good memories and I made good friends out of it. As far as I'm concerned, that's all that matters. I still make friends on Sea of Thieves and Siege from time to time anyway, so... cool. Oh my god. I think we're gonna win this. I hope we are. Yeah, nice we made a comeback. Can't remember what happened to this stage, but 40 seconds left. That's a thing that's a bit weird about this game, that literally anything can happen. You can literally turn around the game in 10 seconds. And I guess that's why the matches are just 3 minutes long, because you can literally turn it around so fast that it's just like, what? Like here, for example, we've got 15 seconds left and, well, yeah. I think that this says a lot, really. It kinda went to shit. Luckily, the video quality's good. That reminds me, actually, I should mention why it takes me so long to get Switch videos out while we're doing a Switch video. For whatever reason, the Switch encoder doesn't, like, work. It has a weird thing where it doesn't play back, even though it's an MP4 file. So I have to convert them all. Fortunately, I did find out how to back convert them through Handbrake. So I've done that. Which does streamline the process, meaning... For novelty's sake, I'll do a Doom Switch video eventually. I don't like promising things anymore, given how slow I am with video like self-made video requests from time to time. Like sometimes I'll say, hey, I should do this, and then about 6 months later I'll be like, I haven't done that yet. Which I guess does make it a better video, because then I'm kind of completely caught off guard with it and don't expect to do a video on it. But I still feel like I can improve on that. But then again, I lose subscribers every video, so, I mean, really, who cares anymore? who fucking cares anymore? No one, I guess. I mean, not a lot of people care about myself in general. I don't even care about myself a lot of the time, so... Yeah. That took a dark turn, but it's reality. This Umbrella Boy's gonna get me, isn't he? This Umbrella Boy's gonna get me, isn't he? Oh my god, I literally got, like, swarmed. I full-on got swarmed, and that was super frightening. So, luckily we won't have to deal with that again for the rest of the round, hopefully. But now we're in danger. Mild shock. Oh boy. Okay, so that bomb can be destroyed in midair. This bomb is literally useless. I don't like it. I've got their ults. This is going to turn into a really quick shit show. I got him. Yeah, this is going to go into a shit show. I can clearly tell. Because, yikes. Oh, I got someone with that. So you can actually get someone with that. That's interesting. I thought it was like forbidden to take down an opponent with one of those things. This is literally a useless ultimate, isn't it? It's not great. This new ultimate here, it's not good. Am I going to be able to survive these next 7 seconds? That's the question. No. Answer is a resounding no. The Lady Mob versus the Fish Skull Squid Crew. Did they name them? It just... Wow, they do that. Okay. It just hit me that they named them based off a variety of factors. Win streaks, so on and so forth. It's kind of neat. Wish they did that all the time, but maybe that's for Splatoon 3 whenever the hell that comes out. Whatever happened to Splatoon 3 though, I do hope it does come with cloud saves, because I don't know how I died there, but seriously, for this to not have cloud saves is really, really dumb, and Nintendo created this issue for themselves. In fact, I mean, hackers aren't even to blame for this, it's just Nintendo being overly cautious Nintendo. They've got to fuck up something. They're like Weezer, they've got to fuck up something once in a while. Or actually, no, I guess that's subjective, because if you're a Weezer fan, you think their music's good, and I like Weezer, so I can't say much on that. But anyway, yeah, good timing! I died, good timing! This is probably gonna look really bad in the final video. Oh, I got him. I actually got someone! This will, I mean, look at that contrast! Green is ridiculously bright. Alright, can I get these guys? Oh, I'm not gonna run straight into that. I am smarter than that. I am at least 1% smarter than that, because I said before I'm a Weezer fan, so... Yeah, no, that didn't work. Oh, I mean, he's gone anyway, so that works out for us in the end, I guess. Forgot to mention, actually, what I feel about the visuals of this game. I remember when this came out, I remember thinking, is this really that much of a visual upgrade over the original? And it turns out, the answer was yes. This has actually got some notable visual upgrades over Splatoon 1. That shouldn't be said now, but I just thought I'd just state that because I was unsure. So I remember going back to Splatoon 1, actually, in August 2017. And the Wii U game was still active somehow. There was an active, I don't know if it's the case 2 years on, because in the space of 2 years, Windows Phone has come and gone. I wish Windows Phone didn't disappear, because I would have considered a Windows Phone now. But by the time I'm due for a phone upgrade, Windows Phone's end of life. It'll be end of life, so no point. My dad tells me, oh, you could always reuse your 1520, but I'm like, no. I'm happy with this, even though this Nokia 8's disappointed me more than my Motorola did. Yeah, I should really do a video on these phones I've had over the years, actually, because I feel like people now would at least have some sort of interest in it, given the mobile space is incredibly boring right now. And my god, how bad is this game going? But I feel like, given that there's only 2 major OSs competing right now, instead of 3, like it was when I bought my Windows Phone, or 4, because BlackBerry was technically there. I could do a video on them and have people watch it, maybe. Maybe people will watch that. Maybe people will finally watch my YouTube videos again then. I've been playing again, and I say as if they're not watching them, but I've had my most popular video in 2 years this year, so... Maybe greener pastures are ahead? Oh wait, climate change, no. Clearly not. What a good way to end this video on, because we're nearly at the end of the video. We've got like 2 more clips left. I've just spoiled the end of the video for you. I know that some self-condescending prick's gonna be like, oh, you video gay, because, you know, apparently gay's a slur. When I mean, if I'm gay, then hell yes, but I'm not. So I don't get what you're coming at with me on that one. But anyway, that's the end of this video, folks. I die here, and we lose the game. Spoilers. There's a nice wood smoke smell going on there. I'm gonna smell the ashes. It's a Half-Life 2 reference. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope it was serviceable. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video, whenever that might be. Okay, see you later.